Still 2 for 15?
All day long. Any house in this bitch, you go get the 2 15.
A couple days later, I come up with the name GAN.
What we doing right now, man, we trying to mold the young people, you know what I'm saying? So the young people is more than just music. You better learn the business end of this shit.
Yeah.
Real deal.
You know what I'm saying? They won't make the mistakes that we made.
I raised them boys, man.
Yo, welcome to the GAN, the documentary.
Yeah.
Tell you the real for real, what it's like growing up in the neighborhood, what happened with the record deal shit, and all the above shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, them colors, man. Amazing. What's up with you, bud?
Shit, another day.
You making it back around? How it look, man?
Fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. It's always gonna be home, though.
Yeah.
I can't come back home and don't ride through this motherfucker.
It ain't.
This is where I'm at every day, all day in the field.
That's how you said it too. You was like, "What? I mean, what you mean, bud? What's going? What you mean? This it?
It's there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can look at the school. What it take, Phil?
Man, I was gonna say, where is the school?
Straight in front of you. See that 5 on there?
That's why I'm finna get in this shade too, man. Wow. Still 2 for 15?
All day long. Any house in this bitch, you go get the 2 15.
They tried to legalize it and still couldn't stop it.
So motherfucker, ain't nothing wrong with dispensary, but shit, you still get 215 in the hood.
Oh, man. Man, listen, I went to the dispensary. I didn't know you couldn't touch it and smell it. I said, that's rude.
You gotta take their word.
That's rude, man.
You know what I'm saying? Come on with this shit, man.
I was smoking when it was illegal. Smoking better now. That is legal.
They got a code system, so they don't supposed to put the money federally in the account, but they got an ATM and they just accept federal bucks.
It's all big business. Like
The American way.
Like I tell motherfuckers, it's bigger than COVID.
Man, it's the American way too, man. Always remember, it's the American way. They raised the interest rates, now every other country rate went up. They was like, damn, my fault, America.
You know what I'm saying?
Still 2 for 15. Where everybody at?
Same person started with on the camera, the same motherfucker started with in the hood.
Man.
That's one thing about GAN, we're gonna keep it original. Just like you just say, Frank G.
Just left Frank.
Treal.
Ghetto Symphony. Man, rest in peace to this auntie. Hey, listen, Bub. So you said you got the motherfucking fireworks, man. We finna let some off.
Oh yeah, I'm keep them.
It's their season.
It's bigger than one hustle.
Way more than music.
What you saying, Treal? This shit bigger than music.
That is way more, man. Live now, man. The camera on, man.
We was off that Lottie. And he lost Dallas Austin number.
Where the phone at? Bud, he on there? Click the screen. Let me see the screen.
Yeah, I'm on it, Treal.
Let me see it, man. So what was the question again, man?
How you lose Dallas Austin number?
It ain't that serious.
It can happen to you, man.
You heard me? You can't have Michigan without the GAN in it.
GAN, the documentary.
Yeah.
Tell you the real for real, what it's like growing up in the neighborhood, what happened with the record deal shit, and all the above shit. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a dirty game. That's why I bought it. I paid for it. That's locked in. You can't lock me in like that. I just buy it. That's why I'm listening to the radio right now. I can't run. That's fucked up. Let me see it though.
Brothers, when them niggas get off the pen, it's gonna be hot summers. Keep burners, make them hoes feed, just like my auntie did. And I put them words on this kid, so make moves and just get away. It ain't no hooks, it's just bars. And this shit here, it ain't fake, we hood stars. Ghetto niggas, we cook coke and do
dirty game.
That China whites, that's raw. And now I'm just so just get away. Either to love it is my life. I'm married to the street, so the game is my wife. I'm fucking with the niggas that choose to live safe. Ain't quick to turn into life. Let's start this out. I must be in your next flick, cause I'm a stunt man. Make hoes trick for that shit. I don't front, man. Smoke, gas, stack, brands, check 24 inches, candy paint, fancy grill screens flipping from the ceiling. Oh, with a feeling in my boss, and I'm hood rich. Pinky ring kill in my ears, leave them crossbit. Got caught of soft shit. Big ace on whole bricks, call us baby ain't slim. We the cast money effect. Keep windows in it, presidential like I'm George Bush. To hide these red bone bad bitches, keep their pussy dish. In the something smoke kush, Midwest blow drones, king of car shows, ghetto fast suicide.
Get this shit down, man.
I'm gonna do this bitch right there.
I don't even know where I'm at.
Welcome to the fifth. Used to be the fifth. Welcome to the land. This is the land of the fifth.
We're still standing in this motherfucker.
Oh my God, he about to block.
You know, man, they got swimming pool over there, everything. He was the fifth ward councilman for 30 years.
Yeah. But enough. Trouble loaded. Coming with the message.
Oh man.
What up, GAN? Watch your close folks. Females included. I'm telling you, trust been ruined. High expectations. But dog, this is your car, as you call it.
It all started that, baby.
Charge with it. I hope the message reached you before the system.
They want to put new nets up on the food court. People motherfucking hood. Who gonna come who?
I got the money saying I do. You're the woman I love. Give my grandma my hug. Tell my daddy I miss him. And them thugs, I'm still breathing. As I walk through the storm, I finally see the light. For every baby that's born, there's one dying at night. Hold my daughter tight before I go to sleep. Cause one day she be saying, R.I.P. to me. The message.
The message to the world. Come and get those scriptures filled. That you got me through this life. As I learned, how many times in a day? I know it's countless, but still give up your son so I can stay. I guess I'm here for many reasons. To be a leader in the lives of others. There's a place I spend these words on my music. And the strip that you embedded in my soul keeps me sane. Cause many times I know I've cried. And all the tears that left my eyes, they dropped the soul in my pillow. He told the story with his own, and this is deepest the middle of any ocean, lake, or river. Not to mention the seas, but it's just one particular tear that broke me down to my knees. I said, please don't go on that.
Okay, it's coming together. So I'm like, is it or is it not? Like, kind of.
My message to the world, come and get the scriptures feel me. I don't feel no pain. Not too many know the pathway, this kind of message. This is so-called man.
Power.
Ain't no madness in the message. This is how life is. Coming with ghetto scriptures again.
Big bad. He don't know what's been hitting him. He got to get that.
Not too many know the pathway, this kind of message. It's a so-called man. Born in the backwoods, raised off a coon.
Don't let him escape, man. Catch that nigga.
I just want to know, damn, fifth ward councilman. Look, all in this. Look what we living with, man.
You don't stay here no more, man. Don't do that.
Damn, man. It's always gonna be home.
Hear that, man? Hey, Natty. You that understand it, man.
Hey, what it do, baby? What up with you?
She's playing good music, too.
It's down there. Just chilling. Some little documentary shit coming through the hood.
You where?
Hey, it's always gonna be home. This shit fucked up, though, ain't it? Nay, damn, I'm looking like, what the fuck really going on in this bitch?
Looking all around like.
Sometimes you can't do nothing but just ride through this motherfucker.
It's gone.
It's gone like a
I
motherfucker.
swear to God, it's.
Hey, they won't even cut the grass in this
It
bitch.
was like we wasn't even here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it was like dinosaurs was roaming this bitch. Like we
You
wasn't.
just see the little possum just shoot through?
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
like,
like,
damn. What kind of how can you raise your kids in this shit?
Man, get the fuck, man.
Man.
Some bullshit. We used to have so much fun over in this motherfucker.
Walk block to
Man,
block,
this
it wasn't no
shit
thing.
bullshit. Now,
That's what
all this
Jake
shit
old crib right there. You know what I'm
shit
saying?
like a jungle.
You ain't got to run back out, man. What's up with you, man?
Praise J, what up, baby? Ghetto Symphony.
What's up with you, man?
Giving them some mixes I did for them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You still on it?
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh man, the camera. We got the camera on you, man, for the show.
What's up? What's up?
I'm in it too.
That's why I'm like this, you know, sleeves out. You know,
We made it.
we made it, baby.
What's going on? I almost didn't know where I was at, man. He had to remind me.
What up, nigga? I ain't know you was in the back. You know,
I'm in the kennel. They got the
Laid back.
The kennel.
He laid back.
Young people, you know what I'm saying? So the young people is more than just music. You better learn the business end of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That way they won't make the mistake that we made. Don't get me wrong. I take it as a learning lesson. You know, I don't regret that we did. But who knows where we would have been if we would have knew the business end. We would have had somebody like us to show us the business aspect of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, as far as music-wise and lyric-wise and case-sale-wise, we can roll with the best of them. But when your business ain't on point, shit, who knows about you?
Shit.
A record company will sweep you right under the rug. You know what I'm saying? I remember the CEO of our record company telling us, shit, 10 young motherfuckers from the hood at 100,000 sales a piece, that's a platinum artist. It's easier to get 10 motherfuckers like that than to get one platinum artist.
10
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So niggas better learn how to do the numbers behind this shit.
So it sound like the way you said it broke that motherfucker like a 10 for 1. That's a cold way to say it.
You know what I'm saying? When he broke it down to me, it made a lot of sense though. You can go to the when you going nationwide, 100,000 sales ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100,000 sales ain't shit. You can find 10 motherfuckers to get you 100,000 way quicker than one motherfucker to go platinum.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So you know it's all about the numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? But we all grown and married and got our family and doing our family thing now. But you know it's always gonna be GAN for life. You know what I'm saying?
How long has it been, GAN?
GAN transpired. We dropped our first album in '98. We've been rocking since elementary though. You know what I'm saying? So it's bigger than music, like you always say, Treal. This shit bigger than music. You know what I'm saying? We call each other moms, and dads. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's times I go home, nothing in my crib, Treal in my crib, I ain't even there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this shit bigger than music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why there wasn't no problem with the GAN project. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, nothing Treal held the lyrics down. You know, we kind of look at this GAN thing kind of how Wu looked at Wu-Tang. You know, everybody had a job in this shit. Trevor Nuts held the lyrics down. I was so-called manager / whatever needed to be done.
Oh, so-called. Stop it.
We got somebody who's going to do that. You know, it's a little bigger than just a rap group. You know what I'm saying?
Now, so listen though. Tell me about GAN though. What is a ghetto ass nigga?
A ghetto ass nigga is a nigga who know how to hold his own, who get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? Like the song say, get it how you live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no limit to the way you getting it.
Steady at it.
Steady at it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This shit bigger than music. It ain't just no one lane. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if we gotta go put an application in and get the W-2, that's what need to be done. If we gotta hit that E-way, that's what need to be done. Fuck around, catch you on the side of that building, that would need to be done. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't promote violence, but shit, it is what it is.
Listen, shit happens, don't it?
All day long. Like they say in the street, like the young kids say, that part.
That part. I'm gonna tell you one more I didn't understand about until it finally hit me. Say less. I love that one.
Oh, real, you know what I'm saying? What's understood, they gotta be spoken on, you know what I'm saying?
So listen.
But, you know, I like the way these young kids out here doing it right now. You know, I can't knock the way they grind on another level right now. But I just don't understand what they're talking about, but I can't knock they grind, you know what I'm saying?
But listen, hasn't it always been the youth?
It has.
And anything, somebody always ate off of somebody, and the youth, they still won't pay the youth in the college. I thought they were supposed to get paid this year or something, wasn't they? This is what's up right here, man. It's always been the youth. I'm glad y'all picked me up, man. In '99 is when I started, so y'all took me on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and one thing about you, Treal, not trying to switch the subject or switch the interview from you to us or vice versa, but no matter what, you know, even when we was fucking with Frank G and JT, I remember times motherfuckers didn't want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? They coming out the basement, this and that. We stayed loyal to them. Next thing you know, everybody want Frank G and JT. And I say that to say the same thing with you. You know what I'm saying? Who is this motherfucker trying to be doing magazine? We fuck with you, dog. We always had this thing. We say, if y'all eat, we eat. We eat, y'all eat. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We don't know who's gonna blow up. Who's to know? Treal might blow up, be the next motherfucking Source magazine. I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Treal gonna always remember GAN, and I feel Treal a real nigga. If he get on somehow, some way, he gonna put us on.
Man,
and vice versa. I look like eating, and I don't reach out to my nigga Treal Bill.
hold on 1 second. You want a piece of this, man? What I look like eating, I had to make sure he had a piece of this. Bro, I said, that's exactly what I said, man. I thank y'all for making that call to me, man. Y'all placed that call to me. I had to get to work. I hadn't did no work so much like as for this. I said, man, I wanted to do it the best. I couldn't take it no longer. I said, let me get to work, man. I got to figure out. I wanted to talk to everybody one at a time, but tell me about Raheem and Power Records, man.
Well, you know, we dropped a 7-song EP, man, right out the truck. We saved up our money. We dropped a 7-song EP. We got his fish grease around Flint. You know what I'm saying? Flint, Sag, and all the surrounding area. Once we got so hot, we said, fuck it. We didn't know a motherfucker in Atlanta. We just knew Atlanta was so-called the place to go, the place to be. We booted up in the van, and we hit 75 South. Then south till we got to the A. Went to music conference, we ain't on nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? We out there slanging CDs, pass CDs out, meet motherfuckers, vice versa. We get back to Flint. Damn, phone ringing, like I say, my phone ringing, you know. People trying to holler at us, you know what I'm saying? So-called managers or whatever. Man, they loving us. Leroy McNabb, he from Saginaw. He the one who had Power Records. He had MCBreed. He had 12 gauge. He making noise. Plus, he from our area, so we felt that was a good tool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, come to find out, Raheem Shabazz, he went for Power. So it was like a domino effect. Everything was lining up the right way for us to go to the next level. So bam, he ain't reached out to him. He plugged us right in with Power. Bam, next thing you know, contract come along. He ain't our manager. We signed with Power. We back and forth to Atlanta. We doing shows. We rocking the stages with Ball now. Same motherfucker you seen last night. We been down in the A, rocking BRT with Ball and them doing this shit. This ain't nothing new. This is why sometimes I be trying to control myself when motherfuckers don't want to pay recognition, but I ain't mad at you. We've been doing this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It ain't nothing new. The Twisters, this back when motherfuckers when company had free teams, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get out for the night, hanging your poster when you wake up. You post it everywhere. Every poster, every telephone pole you see, all this shit. I'm back from that era.
I think I'm finna go get some posters, man.
I come up with the name GAN. I was always locked up, so I come home. This was '94. I come home, and they got a group together. It was Nuts, Sight, and this nigga they call Bottles and shit. They wanted me to be in the group. I'm like, shit, who all in the group? So they tell me who all in the group. And I'm like, Bottles, that nigga soft as hell, man. I ain't being in no group with that nigga, right? So I'm like, what's the name of the group? He say TNO. I say, what that stand for? They say the Nutty Ones. I said, hell no, I ain't being no group named after Nuts Punk ass, right? So I said, nigga, a couple days later, I come up with the name GAN, and then broke it down in the acronyms, you know, what it would mean, what it would stand for, is for ghetto ass niggas. And then everybody know GAN is itself as a strand of weed. So, you know, it was like a two-way versatile, you know what I'm saying, name for the group.
Yeah.
And it fit us ghetto ass niggas.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, I came up with, I don't know if they told you the whole story on how where GAN come from, but I originated that shit. This is 1994. So whoever these other GAN niggas is, they tripping. We the originators. It's tattooed on my arm. This shit got tattooed in 90 fucking 4. GAN, me, Nuts, Bug, Psych, Big Dennis. We all got this motherfucking tattoo back in 94. So these other niggas talking about this GAN ghetto ass nigga shit, nah, this where it originated from, right here from me. 94. I hadn't even went to the penitentiary yet. I was doing other time for other shit.
Check it out though. We're in the 5th right here on this scene right here in the background.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about that with Dorp Park and all that.
Oh man, Dorp Park, man, is just the heart of the 5th, man. The school right there in the heart of the 5th, and you know that's where we all balled. That's what we gathered. That's what we did. Criminal activities, you know, it was all, you know, Dorp Park, you know, top, bottom, you know, and you know, you had to be a gangster to go to the top. So we started at the bottom, then we went up to the top.
Nowhere to keep going, but up.
Yeah, there it is, Dorp Park, man. There's, you know, people we done caught cases in that motherfucker. In that park, man. You know, so yeah, it's the 5th Ward, man. It's not a neighborhood no more. As you can see, it's all fucked up, you know. And you know, not to be proud, but I know we was part of that shit. But you know, that was just, you know, we ain't had no men to groom us to do better. So yeah, we was part of that process.
So, tell me about yourself with this music now, then.
Man, right now, man, I'm officially fully retired, man. I haven't
fully.
Man, I haven't, man. I mean, it never say never. I drop a verse for a motherfucker they need me. But
so go ahead and drop something out there.
As far as the actual
hold on, I'm up on the screen.
As far as the actual group, GAN, you know, we always gonna be brothers. But I don't have the time, the energy, or the patience to pencil an album and dedicate myself full time to.
After you leave the studio, that's where that work is at.
Yeah, you know, the studio, that shit is dedication. That shit is time. You know, right now I would be selfish to do that. You know, I got too many mouths to feed right now that's depending on me, my wife, my kids, my grandkids. You know, I don't have no time and energy to be going to no fucking studio trying to put no album together at 48 years old.
Without that budget.
Because a budget changes everything. I mean, lock it up. Motherfucker come with that bread. Anything's liable with that bread on the floor.
Now this is a little blunt. I don't know if you stay to Triggerello. They talk bad about it.
No. We good. We good. Hey, it ain't the size of the blunt. It's the power that's in the blunt.
My baby.
You know, see, you motherfuckers still smoking rigs. We
almost failed, man.
We on that gasoline.
No,
bro.
it can't be red. Is rigs left in the world?
Man, I don't know, man, but shit.
In the whole world,
you ain't gotta stuff them if you smoke that 93 gasoline.
Okay, my baby, that's what it is. It causes problems everywhere. Like this nigga got small blunts.
Yeah.
I didn't actually hit you.
Hey, you know they might be mad, man, when they see all this little Ohio State shit you in my man cave and shit.
So I mean, we can't hide it. I know Trump don't hide nothing. I know he not hiding this.
No, sir.
Even though I fuck with State, but my family pops them the.
I'm just trying to live, man, and be safe and be comfortable and, you know, leave a nest egg for my family. And, you know, I still love my brothers. We chops it up all the time. The Nutty One still is involved, you know, heavily, actively with, you know, still keeping that GAN name going as far as with the music.
Yeah.
So, you know, You know, that's my brother from another mother, so he can get a verse or 2 or 3 before anybody, you know, if he needs.
You said Nutty?
Oh yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If anybody can pull me out the closet, you know, for a verse or 2, you know, it's him. You know, whenever he need me.
Yeah.
You know, I keep some smoke. You know, I just don't put it out there. You know.
Well, that's the thing I told them with this whole project. I was like, well, good looking on y'all for choosing me. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of options out here, but y'all chose me.
Yeah, and vice versa. Like, you know, like I was saying to you, when we chopped it up a couple weeks ago, shit, we grew together. You know, I remember when we was first starting this GAN shit off, and you know, in this hip hop scene in Flint, Michigan, in the early '90s, and shit, you was like, you know, the Spike Lee of the hood. You with that camera and try to, you know what I'm saying?
Me, that's deep.
And have your visualize, and you know, so you know, with your art and our art, we just grew together. You know what I'm saying? We tried to be in every magazine that you put out. You know what I'm saying? You jumped to the DVDs, you did this, you did that. Like, so it's like, I feel like, you know, from my point of view and my perspective, that we grew together. You know what I'm saying? And that love and that brotherly love and that friendship was always mutual. We was always there for you if you needed some interviews to do whatever. And you was always there for us if we was trying to, you know, promote and put some new project out, and you know,
real
that
quick,
motherfuckers know what it was.
Real quick, right here, when we pulled up on Frank G this day.
Oh, Frank G!
He said his auntie had passed on him.
Hey, that's my guy, man. I still pour down on them boys, man. Hey, I want to say love to Frank G and JT, man, because them motherfuckers is geniuses, man.
Oh my
them
God.
Motherfuckers is geniuses, man.
What about how humble they are too?
Man, and they so humble, man.
Oh my goodness.
And, you know, these motherfuckers can easily be, you know, the Zaytovas.
Is they cousins or JT the little brother?
They cousins.
Okay, JT younger or something?
Yeah, JT younger.
Okay, that's because I be like, he seemed like it.
I remember JT just sat around Frank and was just watching him. So JT first big break as far as doing major heavy production was on our album. He was like, that was his freshman come out. JT, man, he got a lot of bangers on that 2 for 15, man. JT got a lot of bangers on that 2 for 15. Yes, he do. We hug every day at 11, 12, 13 years old. Bug is not spinning out of my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm spinning out of a Bug house. Nuts Daddy wouldn't let him go nowhere.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at? This in the 5th?
This in the 5th. Me and Bug was on Patterson, Nuts was on Mary. You know, I moved here when I was 10 years old. Them was the first niggas I met in the first week. Me, 20 Bug, Nuts, Jay Wood, Wood Fitzgerald, OG. I met all these guys the first week I moved to Flint in '85. And we've been.
You moved from where? Where'd you come from?
I come from Ohio, Toledo.
My fault, man. That's rude, man.
I moved here when I was 10.
The shoes, man. My fault, man. Respect it. You got to respect it.
I came here when I was 10, and these was the guys that I met in my first week here. And here it is, 38 years later. These is my brothers still. We came out with this group. We made history. We made music. You know what I'm saying? And that's why our chemistry was so rough, because we wasn't nobody who just got together on the humbug. Like, we slept together, you know. His daddy wouldn't let him go nowhere unless he talked to my mama first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the real thing.
Yeah, you know, that real old school parent and shit. So we was 10, 11, 12 years old, spitting out of each other's house, running the streets. You know, our parents was feeding each other, you know what I'm saying? Their parents was feeding me, my parents was feeding them. So when we was, you know, in our mid-teens, you know, out here running the streets, start getting our hands dirty in the drug game and start running rap and all that, it was easy for us, like, because we was already brothers.
We right there, we talking about BT.
Oh, man.
We talking about BT right there.
Man, Bernard Terry, man, he he was just the godfather to music in the Michigan area, you know. Not only Flint, but he fucked with a lot of people outside of the state, a lot of people within the street, but just for Michigan people, with anybody who was trying to get ahead and get into music. Bernard Terry was the go-to guy, you know. We was hearing about Bernard Terry when we first recorded our first demo with Steve Pitts and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Steve Pitts.
You know what I'm saying? So, as you know, as shit went on, we knew we had to get a relationship with Bernard Terry, and he was the man that we wanted to master and mix our music, and we established that relationship young, and man, Bernard loved us as much as we loved him, man. And
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate that he had to pass, but he passed saving somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? And that was just him. That was him. He saved our life at that accident right outside his house, and went in the house, had a heart attack, and died 20 minutes later. Say that, baby. Then went in the house 20 minutes later, had a heart attack, and died.
Oh man.
Yep. So that was just the man he was. You know, he was just a great person.
Damn.
Yeah.
He made it happen for a lot of people.
Rest in peace, Bernard, man. He was a goat.
Borman Records, you talking about
He was a goat, man. He was the only guy that touched all of our music as far as master and mix.
Yeah, that was it, man.
He was it, you know. And he wasn't cheap, but he was worth it. He wasn't. Hey, let's just say that. He wasn't cheap, but he was worth it. Fucking suburbs now. The motherfucker don't like it. Fuck him. Shit. Ghetto ass nigga in the suburbs. I deserve to be here too.
So listen, man, what do you want the people to know, man, about GAN before we go, man?
I just want to know that the people to know that we was what we was. We was some ghetto ass niggas. We was a group of niggas from the ghetto, came up hard, who didn't give up, and who we absorbed everything that we seen and went through, and we put it on in music. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we experienced, that we lived, that we seen, you know what I'm saying? Our struggles, and we put it in music and expressed it in a way that people could understand, and people can gravitate and be like, I go through that same shit. Or, damn, this song I can relate to this song because it sounds like they talking about me. So I just want the people to know when you got anything from GAN, you know, you got authentic, you got real, you know, it was nothing ever fabricated, especially on my end. I lived it. The dope I talk about, I really sold it. The guns I talked about, I really shot them. The penitentiary time I talked about, I really served it. You know what I'm saying? The jury I talked about, I really bought it and wore it. You know, so you know that's what you get from Treal Low. Fifth Ward Door Park, ghetto ass nigga at his finest.
When it changed folks shit. I signed with Power, I think in 99, I think 98, 99, something like that. And I went from one label with a lot of gangster rappers. Matter of fact, I was the only bass rapper on the label to Power Records with nothing but gangster rappers on it. All of them seemed like they was from Flint and Saginaw. MCBreed, GAN, Jacob Flake, DFC. Man, it was so many. I'm telling you, man, look, here's the trip part. They sent us out on the road, right?
Right.
And I'm in the car with a bunch of gangsta-ass motherfuckers. Some of us got gone. And they sent us in a little compact car, right? These motherfuckers got AKs and all kind of shit. We riding, heading out to Alabama, Louisiana, wherever that cheap-ass Power Records was sent us. And all them cats from up there around Flint, man, they had us out there, boy. Shit was wild.
Y'all was everywhere.
I wasn't no gangster, but after hanging with them motherfuckers, I became gangster. Just shit. Couldn't help but be gangster, crazy ass motherfucker. They was bringing me in as a bass artist because he was trying to do bass music because he also had Freak Nasty. You remember Freak Nasty, right? The Dip.
Okay.
Yeah, it was me, Freak Nasty, and he brought in another cat named Black Dave. So he had like 3 bass artists on that. And the rest of them basically was gangster music. Hard Boys from Atlanta. Loose Screws, all them cats was on that.
About the GAN project, tell me about them.
Well, GAN, them, man, they was I think they came in after me.
Okay.
They came in after me, man, and they brought a different flavor, man, and I was used to Breeze. I was used to MCBreed because I was the only one on the label at the time that I think Breeze was the first one on the label side because I think Leroy McMath, the owner of Power Records, was from Flint. Yeah, man, it's that was a wild ride, man, but shit, I enjoyed that shit.
Man, I totally respect it, man. So what's going on with you now, Uncle Gage?
Oh man, I got a few artists, man, that I'm working with now, man. And I'm still in the studio. I got a couple songs too that I'm still working on. Still doing shows too.
Yeah, I'm looking at your what's the name? You ain't got no new updates on the real 12 gauge.
No, not yet.
You still looking like money though. Still looking like
I'm trying to get it every day, man. You know the rules. So I remember when they brought me to Flint. I had to do a show. And I was the only fucking bass artist there, man. You know, when I got on the stage, there was some motherfucker in the back just heckling like a motherfucker. Boo! Take your country ass back. And come to find out, his ass an outsider. And they tore his ass up. See, I was invited. His ass was the outsider. And they tore his ass up in the club.
In Flint.
That's what I like about the realness of it.
My nigga, that's
Yeah.
what's the to get in contact with you? How do people can find you, man?
The Real 12 Gauge, Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Isaiah Pinkney or Uncle Gage, Facebook.
He didn't tell me exactly who I was interviewing, man. That's why I was supposed to do my research. I've been doing this long enough to know. I could at least see what I was going to get into, man. I just jumped into it. Sorry, man. I ain't do more research, man. You told me about Flint, and I'm from here. I was like, God damn, that was the 90s. It's fucked up now, but shit.
Yeah, man, shit.
It didn't just start, huh?
No, sir. This shit ain't just started, man. I be telling these cats that shit ain't just started, man.
So,
87, yeah. 87 was the first gig I had to do a live concert. I had to do the sound for a live concert, and it was Luke and MC Hammer. And I was, wiring up some shit like that. And MC Hammer came to me and thought I was part of his crew. Said, you need to be in the entertainment business. And I was like, I am in the entertainment business. Said, what you do? I said, DJ. So you need to be with me. And I was like, I don't want to do that type of shit.
Nigga.
See what I'm saying, man? Because it was, I just didn't, I was more like Luke. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be, that was my mentality because I had been studying that type of music. I had cats coming down from up north, teaching me little tricks on the tables and shit like that, man. So I had to integrate my sound, man, with motherfuckers from New York, Miami, and Cali. I was just shit. I like to do bass music. I wanted live instruments in it and all that type of shit. Right.
Add before we go, man, about the GAN boys or yourself.
Man, like them GAN boys, man. Look, they know what, they know I know. Shit, Dagging off taught me a lot of shit, man. It's I appreciate that shit. They know I ain't got nothing love for them. Oh, but one thing, man, God rest his soul. You know what I had learned? I'm gonna say this though about MCBreed. We was in Louisiana, son. We get ready to do a show, and I walked into the room because everybody was in the room and shit. And I said something, and he looked at me and said, "Yo, this cat funny." That shit kind of fucked me up because wasn't nothing about me funny. And I know how to take that, but I just let that shit roll because I probably was outnumbered. You got to be smart about certain shit. But we didn't ever have too many words after that. We was on the same label, but I don't like when motherfuckers call me funny. Especially media, and I ain't telling no jokes. I ain't funny.
Shit, dude, I'm looking at this motherfucking jacket you got on. That motherfucker, I don't know, like it's busting out that on my baby. This Treal, man. Who we got on the line with us, bud?
Oh, this Flex from Top Authority, man.
Flex, what's going on, my baby? What you say about them 360 deals back in the day?
Yeah, you'd be tied onto a phone, but they stick it in the phone, but the 360.
This what I want to ask you, though, man. We got Bub on the phone, man. Tell me about GAN, man. Who is GAN? What is GAN? What you know about GAN, bro?
GAN, that's With my dogs, friends and everything. Friends, family, dogs. They came up around the corner from us with their group too.
Yeah.
So, we both in the 5th Ward. And, we basically grew up together. So, we all combined with each other. We knew each other since we was kids.
What you working on now? You got something for us?
Yeah, I got a little something put up right now. I'm going to break it out in the summer or something.
Hit them in the summer with it?
TA. Give them what they want.
Give them what they want. What's up with the shirts?
We still pressing up too, but I mainly let GAN control that. Yeah, he got the merchandise.
That merchandise, that was part of that 360. They was taking that too?
No, we independent now, so it's for a better deal than the 360. Something like Master P or somebody. Give me a good deal. Distribution.
Hey, Bug.
What's up with it?
Anything you want to ask TA, man?
But no, we just dropping our documentary, you know what I'm saying? Just giving the streets a little bit of what they slipping on with, just like you say, a rewind, really, if you want to call it. There's a lot, like I always say, I know, there's a lot of these young cats, I don't know if they hustle. You know what I'm saying? Right. How can you say Flint, anything from the Flint way, and don't mention James Valley Top Authority GAN? It just ain't enough homage being paid. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad or triple with nobody, but I'm just saying, that's like us. We can't say nothing without mentioning Breed. Say nothing without mentioning Breed. Yeah, we got to give MCBreed this credit. When you speak music, I'm in Ohio, and when I speak music, I got to say TA. It ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than like you say. We go back down there like, fam, they laid it down in another way. I'm down in Ohio, and I say TA. It's like I'm TA around this motherfucker. Tell it to my mouth. Oh, yeah, that's one of our biggest markets in Ohio. And they love a lot of units down there. Yeah. It is shows and everything down there. Man, do you know when I bring these boys back home? Dayton, Columbus, Cleveland. Cincinnati. With me? Man, I take him over Diallo. I'm going over there just to kick it because that's my man. It is what it is, man. It's a beautiful thing. I don't regret nothing that we did. Because them deals are motherfuckers. They have you tied in, dog. Yeah, it's still on.
Good looking, my baby, man. Top Authority, GAN, Flint, 5th Ward, like you said, Breed. We can't stop now, man. Thanks for your time, man. We needed you.
For sure, man. No problem. Thank you.
Man. What's up, my baby? Treal Magazine, man. The nutty one.
GAN.
Talk to us.
GAN.
Talk to us. Tell us about some GAN shit, man.
Oh man, GAN.
5th Ward. What's that's playing? What's that in the background?
That's the ghetto ass niggas CD I put out about a year or two ago.
Is you cracking niggas' heads? That's the computer, or are you getting cracked?
I'm playing, but it's getting the computer though.
So, but you cracked JTV Live here, my brother.
Yeah, most definitely, yeah. Any nigga come through, he can get it though.
It ain't personal, it's more than music.
Bigger than music.
It ain't just a magazine.
All day. But, yeah, we come from the hood, the 5th. Me truck, Dub B, yeah. Then down the way we picked up Dude, like once we did the 215.
Where is Dude at?
See, he probably chilling.
So he around though?
Yeah, he's still around, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we started off with Power. We first came out the trunk. Then we got with Power Records. With Raheem Shabazz.
Yeah.
Then once we got with them, then we started doing shows, and, But it messed up once we started asking about the cheese. You know what I'm saying? I guess we asked for the cheese too early. But you gotta look, we out dating out, they riding good. TA out riding good. So we like shit.
So y'all was supposed to be, that was rude then, they saying?
Huh?
To them, that was rude.
I guess so. Once we started asking about the cheese, like shit, we need to get hit. You know what I'm talking about? And so everything went on pause. Then we ended up getting a lawyer, getting out the paperwork with them. Then we did it again from the hip with the 215. That's when we picked up Dude. And then Power Records dropped the 215 again without our cover, without our original cover, without me and Loke on the cover. They dropped it again.
Is that what you was riding to?
Yeah, when they had it on Spotify, yeah, that's Power Records 25th anniversary CD. Yeah.
This shit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this shit hurt, man. When I once the video got uploaded last night and the copyrights claim came up, I was like, I was like, this the American way. They gonna take it.
They gonna get it. And then we used to be on the road like we was on the road with Twisted Them before. We in a room like this in the hotel room, we smoking good. They playing the little GAN shit. They was like, go get y'all posters since we're in different trucks, you know, we'll put y'all posters in here, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we like, bet. They go get the posters. My man started reading the poster. He said, we got the Dayton family on there. And we like, yeah, you know, niggas from the hood, you know, back our way, you know, they cool people, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man, they just started butting them blunts. Instant. But
You said they start what to him?
butting the blunts, like when you pass them the blunt, they just butt it. Like put the blunt out.
So what's going on there?
It was a pound sitting on the floor. They went and zipped that up, put that over the head, and they went towards the back. And the road manager called us in the hall. We're like, what's up? Man, like, you know, dating, you know, like crucial conflict, do or die. All them niggas, they riding together, Twister, Speed, Mob, Knobs, they ain't messing with nothing, got dating family and whatnot. So we dipped out like fuck it. Did us still.
So wait a minute. So the problem came from the artist, the label, the tour people.
No, because we had Shuey them on the CD.
The Ave, you got Dayton on there.
You know, by that time, you know, Dayton was beefing with, you know, crucial conflict.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that.
Shit, you know, and I done went out to Chicago and all that shit.
Halstead?
Yeah, all that little shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the rap shit, that little shit.
Still faithful to the streets. What was that one?
This joint right there, that's called No Man's. Throwing stones at the pen for these dividends. Welcome to the fifth, this the life I live in. Corner block, weed spots where I got high. Kept that toolie on me, plus I had an alibi. Witnesses, nigga, I was thinking like Ronnie Johns. Plus my nigga had a fofo just like Ronnie Johns. The 9 milli that I carry should confirm your weight. Hey. One time we had a show out about, I think it was by SAG and all that thing, right? They had us on the radio and everything, right? And they had us on the radio and everything. There was a nigga there, we just got to perform. I'm sitting in the van with me, my man, what's the nigga from Keisha Cole's, the Solo. Me, Solo, and my little brother and a couple more people, right?
Yeah.
We sitting in the van. Earlier that day, he had like a 3-2. You know what I'm saying? He had like a little pistol on him.
Right.
But these motherfuckers going, you can see these niggas going car to car. They stopped in front of this one nigga about like 2 or 3 cars in front of us. They asked him, where you from? I guess he hesitated on the Flint tip. Beat the shit out of us. Everybody in the parking lot, you know, back in the day, you know, niggas used to park in the back of the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Just be chilling. So when the club let out,
straight to
all them niggas in the back, all them motherfuckers in the club, beat the shit out this nigga, right?
Who was it? It was Solo?
No, Solo was in the car with me.
Okay.
Just the same reason I said Solo, because I asked him like, yo, you still got that Thule on you, you know, you had him all day now.
The Chrome Boy.
Yeah, now it's time to pull him out now. These motherfuckers, it's serious now. You talking about, nah, man, I left it back at the hotel room.
For what?
I got something that's way better than that. I say, what you got? Nigga done stole the microphone out the motherfucking joint. The venue talking about, got this mic for y'all. You rock that bitch, bro. I said, thanks, but this ain't even that season, man.
Where you at?
We out here by SAG and all. Man, I started that
motherfucker.
motherfucker. I started that motherfucking van up, pulled that bitch to the front of the club. Told my nigga that, hey, I don't know what they doing in here, but I'm telling you what's going on out here. They is not playing with motherfuckers. Let's roll out. It's time for us to roll. We dip. But my man, whoever that was that took that ass whooping, he took one for Flint that night. If I could see him today, I'd tell him, you a G, dog. Cause I witnessed that. I witnessed that ass whooping myself. You know what I'm talking about? I witnessed that. Like, man, you took one for Flint that night. The whole Flint. Yeah, he took an ass whoop. I'm talking about they pulled him out the car from with his girl. They let his girl go ahead.
Ah,
You know,
man.
niggas be, you know what I'm talking about?
How I be and shit, right.
Instead of going home, that other thing tell you, go ahead and leave with baby.
Ah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Then they leave with baby and fuck up home.
Ooh, that's what
You know what I'm talking
Treal was just saying there. That social media, that instant shit in the back. Come on over. Who are you? Man, just come on over.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit, that motherfucker.
That's the wrong head.
Anything that get between the legs, I apologize. That's what I said. So please forgive me for thinking with the wrong head.
So tell me about the fifth, man.
Oh, the fifth. Shit, that's where it's at. If you in Flint and you know about the fifth, that's where it's at. You know what I'm talking about? The fifth is where it's at. That's where I grew up at in the fifth. I started off on Mary Street. On Mary Street. Then I went over to Patterson. I went over to Patterson's because my daddy used to holler. Anybody know me on Mary, you know my daddy will holler my name. That mean I gotta go in. You know what I'm talking about? That's before the street light. You know what I'm saying?
Before that.
Before the street light come on, my daddy don't see me in progress. He'll holler my name, so that means I gotta come on in the house.
So this is now you on Patterson?
No, this before I went to Patterson. This when I was on Mary. So my daddy holler my name, I gotta go in the house. So from Mary Street, I went over one more to Page. I was messing around on Page Street for a moment, but I could still hear my daddy call my name. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne. So I mean, I gotta go in. And you know, there's a lot of people. Dwayne. I'm the only one got to take off.
I didn't even know who you was talking about when you just said that name.
Yeah,
all right. I get it now.
Yeah, but as you know, I just go follow it over. Can't hear him. Got on Patterson. Me and Bug chilling. Can't even hear my daddy. Just having to look up. Oh, it's late. Let me get on to the crib. You didn't hear me calling you? Nah. Can't even hear you. Make sure you're home before the...
Now the light hit. Now the light was...
Yeah. Make sure you're home before the light hit. So now I ain't got to worry about... What? He ain't gonna holler my name.
That was the first technology.
Right. He ain't gonna holler my name now because I'm way down here. I can't hear him.
The street light, the first technology.
The street light, before it get dark. Yeah.
That wasn't an option.
That was the first get in the house.
Yeah.
Before we come look for you.
They got phones and shit now.
Mm-hmm.
What's your location?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we travel. I mean, when we first went to Atlanta, right? Me, Bud, Low, and Sight in the van, we loaded up. These niggas out there naked running wild. Low get
in the A.
Yeah, Low get Sight. At the hotel we at, but right next door to it is a club. You know what I'm saying? The hotel, boom, then next door is a club. You know what I'm saying? So the club off the chain, these niggas off the chain, right? Motherfucking police all through that bitch now. Me and Dub, there's some chicks just happen to just peeking out their door, you know, sitting there with it. Slid in their room and closed the door and told them, shh, be quiet. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Just bogart their room, man. We used to be having so much.
We'll be right back, man. You say what now?
This how the GAN shit started. I was already rapping in the hood. I had a group called TNO. Niggas side bots. Shit, I used to write that shit. You know what I'm saying? We get this shit going. Luck was coming from New Pal. He used to cut through the fifth. And he'd be rapping. I miss him a couple times. They'd be like, Luck just came through and kicking some fire shit. You feel me? They'd be like, he kicking fire shit. Luck ready. So once them niggas went to the studio without me one time, Bug like, man, they kicked you out the group. This
Kick.
me. Like, man, they can kick you out the group. They can pick up, you know, somebody else. Woo-de-woo. I'm like, I hear you, man. So I'm over Low crib. Low got back out from New Pal. He got a picture. He got a picture on his bed. It's a 6'4", green. That bitch colder than a motherfucker on Dayton's and everything. That bitch cold as hell. Somebody drew it. Cold as hell. And then at the top it said GAN. Ghetto ass niggas. I'm like, yeah, that's it right there. That bitch cold. He like, yeah, I had my man draw this up. I was like, bet we off that. So we go to the studio. First studio we laid something down at was the White Reynolds. The White Reynolds. Green Eye Band.
Yeah.
The White Reynolds. But the White Reynolds just wasn't our the sound. He had some beats, don't get me wrong, he had some beats. But it wasn't that sound we really was looking for. So we went to Steve. Steve got them beats. Steve got them bangers. But it's just that sound. That Steve Pitts sound, that belongs to Dayton. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
If niggas know about music in Flint, you know that Steve Pitts sound, that's Dayton all day. And you know, TA had Day Low, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Project Born had who they had, you know. Variety of Sin, they was doing their own beats and shit, so I'm like, shit, I know a nigga in the hood, Frank G. I knew back in the day, you know, I knew doing music back in the day, he was fucking with Gut Control, Motivate That Butt. He was fucking with them, so I done pulled up on him. You know, I go in there and hear some beats. I'm like, I'm gonna come back tomorrow with Loke, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, see where we go from there. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna charge y'all probably about, you know, 50 to 100, you know, on the beat tip. I'm like, yeah, it ain't shit, you know. So we come back, like, probably about 2 days later, come back with Loke. He dropped the beats. Him and now JT with him now. They dropping beats. Me and Loke just wrecking the beats. Now we in that like we at the show concert mode. We in one of them zones. He was like, man, don't worry about that. Pay on the beats. We got y'all from here on out. So that's how from there on out, Frank them just was looking out on the beats. You know what I'm saying?
Give me the what's tonight, man? The video behind us. Play the DVD for me.
Oh.
I keep saying DVD. It's not DVDs. Play that for me. Give me some of that. So JT, Frank and JT now.
That's how we connected with them. And then, shit. Then after that, we was on my man soundtrack. We put Who You Fucking With Part 2 on there. That was what's my man Flint City Limits. Flint City Limits.
Who is that though? I can't remember it.
It was a whole. He had a gang of groups.
Yeah, but
he had a gang of groups.
I'm trying to figure
CD. I seen the CD on the thing y'all had up.
we get the wrong cover gone, right?
Yeah. I seen the CD on that Flint City Limits.
Treal went nuts. So he saw who the fuck them niggas is, dog.
Yeah, those niggas out the D.
So you already had knew that.
About them niggas, yeah, I seen them. I had been seeing that before. Yeah. Then we we did that. We did a lot of shows. See that right there, Flint City Limits.
North Block.
Yeah,
I
North Block.
couldn't think of the dude's name though, man.
Yeah, North Block, OG. Yeah, that's the first nigga put us in the studio, me and Loke. As far as me
What's
and Loke
cuz name? What's Unc name you said?
Wrong, OG. As far as me and Loke go.
Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as far as me and Loke them go, that's who put me and Loke them. Me and Treal them in the studio, but yeah, those guys going back in the studio.
Yeah, but keep going. Tell us some more about that studio. You said JT and then
Yeah, then after me and Loke write that boy, the beat was on the love. Then we all been grinding ever since. You know, because really wasn't nobody really messing with him until we started messing with him. You know what I'm talking about? For real, nobody really messing with Frank them like that until we started, you know, fucking with him. And then we put that GAN shit out. Like, we're getting them beats from Frank JT. You know? Yeah.
I got a 12 gauge part to add to this one. 12 gauge.
12 gauge, motivate. Let me ride that donkey. 12 gauge, that's my nigga. 12 gauge. We kicked it with 12 gauge a couple times when we was down in the A. When we was with Power Records and with, you know, when they came up, brought him up this way too. 12 gauge.
Oh man, that turned out to be them couple corners turned out to be a nice little session we had right there.
Yeah, everybody used to wonder what Dub was in the group. This how Dub got in the group. See, me and Loke just used to have to worry about just getting the songs done, because Dub would make sure We get at the studio, book the studio time, you know, wherever we got to be there, Bug and make sure he already, you know what I'm saying, he got that together, so we ain't have to worry about that. So when you be asking me some type of shit, I'd probably be like, oh shit, you probably had to ask Dub, you know what I'm saying, because he was more in tune with that. You know, like he was like the voice for GAN. We'd just sit and be the music, me and Lo.
Okay.
He more the voice of it. He wasn't our manager, he was part of the group, but he was the voice of us, you know what I'm saying?
Public relations.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there you go right there.
Public relations.
Yeah, so when we be like Bug, when we be leaning motherfuckers toward Bug, that's what Bug
That's my title. I'm a public relations.
Right.
That's the apply for the job with MDLC.
Right.
My job was to stand up there and say, listen, y'all, now we know they got COVID, but you niggas also need to stop coming here.
Right.
Because it's a union. So we can't just say, y'all, everybody wrong, everybody right. Everybody got a voice. Let's quit coming here. We come here, you know this shit fucked up, man. Now we got the numbers, we finna get the numbers down.
Yeah, see, one thing about Lo won't sit in the studio. Lo could come to the studio when it's time to lay his vocals down. But far as sitting there doing all them hours and shit like that was me and Doug. Me and Tony Bug, Doug B. We the only ones that we doing that. That's the grind motherfuckers don't know about. Especially when you're in there with Bernard, when you gotta listen to just one instrument for about like a whole 2 hours, you just hearing one sound like ting, 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 ting. Rest in peace, Bernard. But
oh man, rest in peace, BT, man.
Motherfuckers who've been in the studio would be on the mix down. They know about what I'm talking about. And that's the grind right there. That's what it's all about there. Being there, hearing it get down, then when it come out, because only two people really mixed our albums down. That was Bernard Terry and my man Greg Riley. He owned the disc in Detroit. He the owner.
The disc?
Yeah, they used to be in Detroit. The disc.
Was that? Is a studio? Or a
yeah, it used to be a studio. A studio. That's where they sent us to get on that favor to the street. That's where they sent us to get our CD mixed down. But it supposed to be one of his workers. You know, like somebody come in, intern, come in supposed to do it. But he ended up having to do it because my man didn't show up. So he ended up finishing what he supposed to do. And Bernard finished the other half. So yeah.
Rest in peace to Bernard,
Rest
man.
in peace, Bernard.
So then what we looking at about that around that time then? Let me see. What was this right here?
This right here, I think we just...
Have we already rolled?
Nope.
I mixed it. It's mixed up different or something.
It be jumping.
Okay.
But then we finished the ride now. Then we just jumped in.
Oh, we had pulled off and bagged back up to and then you pulled in.
Yeah.
So now we finna do the ride.
Yeah, I did the
Shout out to Bud, man.
Derby. But yeah.
Let's see
we
something.
was out there. I'm trying to think of that.
Is that the cover that they changed?
Yeah, that's it. And in the corner right there, you see it say Power Records 25th anniversary. In the corner right there. But the GAN, it say GAN 215. And in the corner right there, it say Power Records 25th anniversary.
Oh, dirty
we ain't
business.
get a quarter of that. None of that. We ain't get nothing off the first one. That's why I say once we start talking about that cheese, that's when they said they sent 30,000. We supposed to get 10 apiece. Back then, 10 apiece would have did me nice. So,
Tell me, so
I'm hurting like a motherfucker.
You said so 30K, 10 apiece?
10 apiece at that time would have been nice.
Where was it supposed to be coming from?
From Power. It supposed to came from Leroy.
Oh.
So that's when we started saying what's up. Because look, let me show you how dirty the game is. We're asking to send a sound scan. Sound scan used to let you know what you're doing. What you're doing, you know how they have it set up all the CDs. Yeah, they have all the CDs on there. Woo, woo. At the top it say Power Records the GAN. You know, the first one they send. These motherfuckers they send got zeros like a motherfucker. Like, damn, we sold more out the trunk than what we selling on the worldwide tip. Then I know motherfuckers, I know about 100 motherfuckers bought this bitch on the worldwide tip, and they ain't even got these motherfuckers supposed to count it on here yet. You know what I'm saying? This is how we looking at the sound scan. So Bud get cool with the secretary chick, right? Told her shoot me one of them sound scans, too, baby. You know, catch you on another note. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They send the original. It's from Sony.
Ooh.
Sony to Power Records. on behalf of GAN. You know what I'm saying?
So before the cut,
Yeah, before they put the redo on, man, that motherfucker come back doing major numbers, right? We contacted bids like, hey, this motherfucker doing major numbers. Well, what that shit y'all sent me? Oh, girls say, them ain't y'all numbers, them breeds.
oh,
Like, breed name ain't on this. This say GAN, you know what I'm saying? Then they try to send us another one. Now they got half and half. They got the one they put together, and then they got the real one. You know, on top of each other. I'm like, man. So that's how we knew it was some bullshit. Yeah, but they gave Shuey a G. They gave this nigga a G, and we was hurting. I'm hurting like a motherfucker, too. They gave my nigga Shuey a G. I wanted to take it back, too. Like, shit, we can take Shuey off that bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
it was a gang.
And run with the little G
Yeah.
for a minute. You know what I'm talking about?
I still didn't take a G.
But, you know, he got his G. Much love to Shuey, my nigga. You know, he got his G. It's all business. Like they say, it was all business.
Yeah.
Shit. But I'm just saying, I'm talking the game is.
I mean, it'd be crooked at the top and the bottom, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's some shit.
So Leroy say, so we end up getting out the record contract with Raheem Shabazz fucking with Melvin Tackett. He was cool with his lawyer David Grant was having to be some kind of through a little chain connection, having to end up being some kind of bug. David Grant got us out the hard record deal and the management deal with Raheem Shabazz.
Man, what's up, bud? We got Bub on here. What you think about the new edit, man? So listen, David Grant, I was fucking with him too, man. That was my baby, man.
R.I.P. David Grant.
Yeah.
He got us out of that. Yeah, we got us out of that paperwork with them, and yeah, we just been chilling since then. I'm finna drop the best again.
Yeah.
That's what we probably drop when we drop this DVD. It's right here. We probably drop the best again. Then, yeah, just sit back.
What you think of, y'all go ahead and add me for take care of that. Excuse me. Let me take care of that public relations, man. Let me go ahead and use that voice. Get it with the right people. The logo done changed. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm. All day, but yeah. I forgot them one chicks we did a show with before they blew up. They ended up blowing up. I be having to ask Bud because I remember when FUBU came out, we was doing a show with him in Lansing, and the old girl didn't want my shirt, but I would have gave it to her if I didn't have another shirt at the time. If I had another shirt at the time, but we didn't. But they ended up blowing up. I think they ended up blowing up for a minute.
What's up, my baby, Bud? Oh, man, chilling, man. In the office with the company, man.
Dub B. Look at you, trying to look like
You niggas won't stop, man. I'm taking it off the nigga for a minute, man. Listen, man. How you like the update, man, so far?
Eddie LeVert. Baby, hold on to me. See,
You said what, bro? Oh,
yeah.
He didn't tell me all that. I didn't even want to discuss the health, man, but you brought it up now, man. How you feeling, my baby? You good?
Most definitely. I'm all right. Most definitely.
Man, I'm doing a lot. It's a blessing, man. Totally a blessing.
Yeah. Like Tupac said, died and came back for a reason.
Oh, man. Check it out, Bud. What you got next for us, man? What else you need, man? What else you want to see on here? We got 12 gauge part I gotta add, and then I gotta add the other part with you.
Hey, we're gonna end it with all three of us together, ain't we?
Where at?
Huh?
Where at?
Probably over Lowe's or something.
When we ready, we need that.
You know, I'm just saying that's how we're gonna end it. That's how we're gonna end it.
You be here tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow sound good to me.
Yeah, we can do that.
Tomorrow sound like a good idea.
Probably have to wait till I get off work.
Oh, man, listen, man. I'm glad that this technology's so good, but that footage didn't come out right till I dropped it on that regular Android, man. I gave, what's the name I can give him, man? Apple can't get no more, man. I'm going back over with Bill Gates.
Hey, Bub. Remember that nigga took that ass whooping from Flint?
Up in Bay City.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all was past Saginaw.
I
Woo.
knew we was up that way.
Nigga say you from Saginaw.
No, that nigga was like, where you from?
He was up on that boy head.
Yeah, I told him Solo was in the car with me.
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah, this back when we had Solo on the road with us. Shit, that nigga left that car, so I looked up again. He was on BET with Nancy.
Yeah, he was with Frankie and Nancy. Keisha Coles. He married
Oh,
Keisha
okay.
Cole's sister.
That's what you was saying.
Yeah, Solo. He married Keisha Cole's
Yeah,
sister.
but shit.
Blew
Don't
up.
you remember he just told us like shit, I'm gonna go to Atlanta.
Y'all here just telling us if it's going to Atlanta, but I didn't know if it's going to blow up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Listen,
Shit, we looked up again.
He ended up signing with Power Records too, if I'm not mistaken.
that's what I'm finna say. So when was that then? This is around that same time? Before the
Yeah,
bullshit?
this was during that Faithful to the Streets. We took him on the road with us for our promotional show.
Yeah, for a promotional show.
We had a
He came.
promotional party up in Bay City with Breed and Dayton open up for us.
Yep.
Yeah, we took him with us and shit. And
This
Saginaw niggas really don't like us too much, no way, Flint, you know.
man, listen, it's the same thing as like Pontiac to Detroit.
Yeah.
And the more dense anything get, either worse or better it gets. So
nigga who threw that show name was Master P. He called himself
So
Master
it was
P.
all love, but you know, shit, when we pulled in, we knew it was gonna be ourselves. And shit. We
He
pulled
got
in,
fired
it was
up.
50 deep in the parking lot.
He got fired on him too. The nigga called himself Master P. Remember he threw the show, bud?
which one?
Not Master. It wasn't him. It was another nigga called himself Master P. He got fired on him. The man fired on him. Why y'all? So ask him where he was from.
They ran him right back in the club. He got fired on that boy, went right back in the club.
That's Bay City. This is Bay City still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a club in Bay City.
Yeah, this is that
Treal,
same
you know,
number
where the
magic
club
guys.
used
Yeah, this is the same rapture.
Bay City
to
have
be. The hotels and everything.
okay.
Yeah, they had a nice big club in Bay City. I don't know the name of it, but they had a nice big one.
Yeah, but my man took the ass with
Promotional party, one of our promotional parties down there.
Okay, so listen, I might have been in junior high or maybe elementary when the couple was jumping. I get myself junior high then, cause I'm 40. You know what I mean? I didn't push it. Where we gonna be at?
Hey, no, you remember the boys called us Treal to us at party in Ann Arbor?
Oh, you talking about down there?
At the hotel, he told them Treal, it was like the Highland commercial. They be having their face up against the window at the Highland commercial.
Yeah.
I don't know which commercial.
I was dating family in lockdown. Them niggas locked down. Remember them niggas threw a gang sign and them niggas got to take that bitch up. They did. They was like, we got motherfuckers here to see us too. Nigga threw some gang shit.
We
They
was
tore
the only
that
ones
bitch
from Flint, us, Dayton. But he was the only one representing Dayton. ID wasn't there.
It was just
See,
in the
they had his
air.
hotel rooms and everything. This right at the hotel. Next thing you know, shit, the motherfucker came on before us. The motherfucker say, shit, Treal no told them niggas shit.
Let me get these niggas up paid to get up here. Nigga did about 6 songs. Niggas like, I got motherfuckers here to see me too. Threw some shit down. Yeah,
They said, don't forget about us.
they throw that bitch up.
They throw that motherfucker up.
And you want to let the people know before we go, man?
Go pick that GAN shit up.
Man, listen, we out of here, fellas, man. Let me switch it around.
Go pick that GAN up.
You can't stop the magazine, man. Good looking. Truth and reality. My baby. And we out.
As manager on the phone, Raheem.
Hey, what's going on, my baby Treal, Treal magazine.
Slow motion in the ocean. What's good?
Slow motion in the ocean.
Slow motion in the ocean, brother.
Man, listen, we doing this the GAN documentary right here. I got the old magazine cover out, man. This was 2004. Pimp C had just got out. Tell me about GAN, man. Who is GAN and what is GAN to you?
Man, that's my little brothers, man. You know, I looked at GAN, man. You know, I see something in GAN, man, years ago. And
I had already, I'm a bodyguard, so I was always dealing with, different clients. So one of my clients had a record label that was doing distribution with local artists, so I knew it was the right opportunity to sneak them in because they was from my hometown, and seeing the vision in it, so I put them in the game and things went sour.
Listen, before the sour part, so what was the label? Tell me some more about what was going on at the label. What's the label called?
Power Record.
Oh, this is the Power. Okay, I'm tripping. All right, that's what we've been talking about then. So Power, tell me about Power. You said you was doing the management over there and the security?
Part of the family with the Power family, so that's a whole nother.
When
I don't have no specific title, but back then I was doing more promotions and security.
You was getting your hands dirty.
Yeah, no doubt.
So what you got going on now, man?
I mean, I run the Executive Protection Agency, the CEO, the founder of the International Protection Fund, the Shabazz Global Security. We got a radio station, a TV station, and we do our little podcasting.
That security, boy, that's so important right now, boy. Oh, man.
That's one of my things right now, man, is that the level of the security I did it so high. It's sort of like hard for people to really understand the level of the security that I play on. So a lot of times I have to dilute the security formula, or then I have to increase the security formula. So it's like the Twilight Zone because nobody is exempt from security, whether it's a super small time church to a high-end corporation office. Everybody needs security. So in the mix of everybody needs security, it's like one of them things that everybody have to be mindful of. And that's what I've been on ever since I've been in the business. Security is a necessity, not a want. You may want a hamburger, but do you want to live or do you want to die?
Let me ask you a question, bro. I didn't know that the was it SCOTUS? I didn't know the Supreme Court, the justices, houses was just listed and you can just walk to their door and walk in front of their house. I didn't know that, man.
Oh yeah.
They got the power to get rid of the president, but he ain't got no protection.
Nope.
That's deep. I just seen that. I'm like, I don't understand that, man. That's cold blooded right there, man.
That's our freedom that we have. That's our rights we have.
That's deep, kind of though, man. I mean, like, I can get rid of the president, but I ain't got nobody outside my door. I can't even see the president.
On the rights.
On the rights, okay. I respect it.
On the rights that we have.
And so, how long? So since GAN you was doing your thing with GAN over at Power. You was in that. You been going that long? We looking at the 90s, 2000.
Yeah, man. Yep, you talking early 80s. I was in the music business, man, securing these people. When I got linked up again, that was like the 90s, 96, 97 type of stuff right there during that time.
Yeah.
But
when I talked to 12 Gauge, and he was telling me, he said them Flint artists, man, he said them boys was all over the country, man, doing their thing, man. He said, and Breed was his man. He said, just Breed did one thing. He said, all that Breed made him mad in the end. He said, man, but them Flint boys was everywhere, and they had their own protection. I said, man, what you mean? He said, man, them boys is on road with everything they needed. I said, man, you say no more.
Hey man, Flint breed a different type of animal. You know what I mean? It's just you have no other choice in Flint because you can't run or you can't hide in Flint. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so small. Anything that you can think of is going on in Flint. But at the same time, you can't run or you can't hide.
in the city of Flint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's just that small of a spot where you got to run into that same person that you beat with.
Oh man, listen, can I tell you something, man, real quick? I just had to explain this to somebody. I said I said you could show. I said we got Carpenter Road, or you can go to Coldwater. You can even go to Linden. You go to Center, and then show out. Even go all the way to Atherton or Bristol, right?
Uh-huh.
And everything that happened on social media got to happen within them couple blocks.
Yep.
That's a code. You just summed up everything I've been trying to see, man. I just found that out. Everything in the world we see got to happen in them couple blocks.
Yep.
That's a lot of density right there.
Most definitely.
That's a lot of density. A dude got mad at me at Forest Park, and the next day, or I say not just to be maybe say a month, I had to hold the door open for him at Big John.
Huh. Wow.
You just said it.
Hey.
Yo.
Do you have any regrets on the learning lesson that I call it a learning lesson, the learning lesson that we took? Because to me, honestly, no matter what was said or done, this is me speaking. It was a learning lesson for you too.
Right.
We was young out the hood. We didn't know nothing about no contract. We just some young niggas out the hood. Got a record deal with somebody from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now that I've grown and doing my own thing, I sit back and look at it and say, he didn't know too much. He was the same way we was artists trying to figure out. You was a manager trying to figure out.
Right.
But when I look at it, I say he had his best interest for us. When he didn't know, he didn't know. You can't give a motherfucker. You can't squeeze water out of dry tile.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If it was a bullshit in the game, maybe I'm getting covered with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But honestly, deep down inside, I feel like, you know, you always kept it 100 with me. Kept it 100 with us. If it was some shit in the game, you didn't know neither. That's just me personally. I can't speak for everybody. But me personally, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
You didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We would have been dealing with a motherfucking Jimmy Iovine, real live motherfucking manager who knew the ins and outs. That's a different ball game.
Yeah.
But listen.
With motherfuckers who don't know more than we do. You just have to connect and shit. It is what it is. I don't regret nothing is what I'm saying.
Check it out though. Listen, man. If it wasn't for losses, or if it wasn't for shit like that, it wouldn't be no ever for it to still be going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
They, you know what I mean? They write laws because something happened. They just didn't think of something out the blue like, hey, this should be a law. Somebody fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had our run in with the company. We thought we should have got this. They said this. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, they got us looking at each other kind of sideways. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because neither one of us knew the business end of it at that point in time. But now we done got older and we know the business end a little more than we did. You know what I'm saying? We know, come on, man, he couldn't have did this or we couldn't have did that. The company fucked both of us at the end of the day.
Man, tell me, just before we go, man, tell the people, man, what's the name of the company again? International Protection?
What was that?
With the company you run, what's the name of it?
Shabazz Global Security.
Oh, okay. Okay, just trying to get it right as I'm writing it down. Man, well, listen, man, I'm glad you took the time out, man. Get with me and Bub on this, Bub putting it together, man. You let me be a part of it. Man, thanks for your time, man. Keep up the good work, man, because this, like you said, security is a motherfucker, man.
Yes, sir.
And love Flint, man.
It's nothing but love for GAN, man, since day one. Family, man. You know, good for the good, nor the bad, you know. Ain't never had nothing but successful. All right.
Peace. Frank, this Treal, man. Treal Magazine.
Oh, what up, Treal?
What's going on, man?
What up, man? What's happening, bro?
Man, listen, man, but I keep getting the name mixed up. I keep saying Ghetto Symphony and Ghetto Funk, man. You gotta excuse me. I'm like,
No,
What-
we Ghetto Symphony.
tell me.
SYMPHONY.
I know how to spell it, man. Spell check work too now. So listen, man. I've been asking everybody the same couple questions, man. Who is GAN and what is GAN to you, bro? Tell me about your partnership.
Oh man, shit, man. The guys from the neighborhood, man. Really, basically, we from the fifth, right? GAN, ghetto ass niggas, man, and us, Ghetto Symphony, me, myself, and JT. So definitely, they was one of the most talented, in in the area around here.
Right.
You got top authority dating family, whatever. Then you got GAN.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what it was, we came together and we did some work for what's my man? Power Records.
Oh, Power.
And the stuff we did for him, man, they ended up doing good. They ended up blowing up in the region, and they ended up, going down south to the ATL, and just, they just took off from there.
So when you so like you said, so with y'all doing the production, what about JT? What's his end on this, man? Where he at?
Yeah, JT right here. He right here. Yeah, production as well, man. Even beyond the group, I watched them boys grow up. You know what I'm saying? So it was just an honor to work with them when they formed GAN and all that. You know what I'm saying? They came around to us, and it was a no-brainer. Yeah, so it was equal production between me and JT for our doing the production for them, and they came with the lyrics, and they came with the real street shit, man. Knowledge with a little education in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
With the education in it.
Yeah, gangster shit with a little education in it.
Man, listen. So as the magazine I got Pimp C on the cover, man. This was about with them under the 2 for 15 project.
Oh yeah.
So on that the 2 for 15, what block was that? I used to come see y'all at, man. Was we Grace?
Page Street, where we was at. They was on Patterson. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Page Street, right in the fifth, man. We just. Yeah, you shot that commercial. We went over there. That's how it all happened at, right on Page.
That's right.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out which one that was, and I just was on. Somebody just had me on Page by Saginaw the other day behind the car wash.
Okay.
Yep. Come on down a little bit. Come on down a couple more blocks.
Man,
down a couple more blocks down there by Donald 3.
I just was. I hadn't been over there so long. I thought I was. I'm like, man.
You ain't been over in a while. So shit, yeah.
But you can't forget about that.
We go back to when you was working at 7-Eleven, man.
Oh, that's cold, man. Nobody ever said that, man. Hold on. And that's where the logo came from, man. I used to have the candy from 7-Eleven selling in school, so the logo was like Jamal with the good candy, and that's how the logo. I had the bag in school, but I had real candy. That was the coldest thing, man. This turned into my interview, bub, man. Good looking, man. So listen, what y'all boys working on now, fellas?
Oh man, we work on a bunch of stuff, man. Other than like the projects, we did the Nutty One, the bootlegs and stuff like that. We just did the soundtrack for Flint Treal that just came out. It's on Prime Video. We did 4 songs on that soundtrack. It's a Mark Casey film. Yeah, it's on Prime Video. It came out about a couple months ago. Flint Treal. I'm talking about the water crisis stuff. That's the latest thing we did. So the latest thing we did was my sister. Oh yeah, that's the latest. Excuse me, my sister Ty, she's working on a project. She's down in Atlanta right now.
What's his name? What's his name, bro?
Her name's Taji. Taji on Go.
Oh, okay. I know you talking about. I ain't know that was your sister though. Hey, listen. So listen, man. Tell me, hey, Bub.
Yeah, what's up?
Tell me what Ghetto Symphony mean to you, man. Tell me about that.
Everything. Everything. They was our bees by the pound. They was our hit makers. You know what I'm saying? They was to us with them boys was the No Limit. What they was the Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? They was our in-house production.
In-house.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the money like JT said. It was bigger than that. We really like family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I'm coming to town and don't go see Miss Robinson anyway. I'm going by there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was, like you said, it was a no-brainer.
Right.
You know, we always had this thing. One of us grow up, we own. If they make it in the production world, we know we own. If we make it get on the rap scene, we pull it on. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So no matter what, if I don't see them for 10 years, when I do see them, it's like I seen them yesterday. You know what I'm saying? This fam.
Correct. I respect that.
That's why when it comes to GAN and bootleg and them and all that, we had more investment in working with them because of how we grew up, you know. So out of all the other projects we worked on, as far as out of town, you know, we always invest more energy and you know, everything with people who come from here. So that's family. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just this conversation right here, it gave me a better understanding. Like, so when Bub called me and they told me I could take on this project, I definitely was like, you know, thank you. I needed that boost. But just hearing these couple conversations and understanding, that's how I was able to move through the hoods. If one person took me on, then the hood took me on.
Right. Oh, all day long. One thing about the hood, and I don't want to sound like the Flint was everything in Flint, because, you know, everybody love their hood, but it ain't too many people just gonna come down that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? if you ain't know somebody, you know to some people's hood and you know, hey, you cool. But you really know somebody down the way if you on, if you come down there chilling.
Oh yeah. The love was different over here.
Yeah.
It was really like a family-oriented thing, no matter what block you was on. From when you say Fifth Ward, Matt Taylor, you know what I'm saying? We grew up Matt Taylor councilman. Exactly. Took care of us, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, the Sophia Taylors and all this, you know, Sophia that be singing. Her daddy ran, he was councilman for 20, 25 years. He took care of the hood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when you say Fifth Ward, you know, it's a family-oriented thing over there, man, for real.
Yeah, it is, man.
There's more than music.
So Mike Taylor, Frank G. We had the production, we had the rappers, you know, I mean, it was...
Oh, man.
Our little city.
I had to say Mark Taylor.
From the rooter to the tutor. And even beyond here, all the trips and shit we took out of town, but, you know, we had... Right. We had some adventures, and we was able to break bread and make a little money and then make a little name for ourselves.
Yeah, you know, shit, Frank, they go back to the Ready for the World and, you know what I'm saying, work with BT hand in hand, you know.
MCBreed and all that.
Yeah.
We done stuff for everybody. Jake the Flake, whoever, you know.
Oh, man, yes. I was
talking. So they ain't just mess with just, you know, local motherfuckers. They did some things out here.
It's still going, man. He said Prime Video, man. That distribution done changed, ain't it?
Yeah, it's in change, man. Flint Tail, that's the name of that movie. Check it out.
Man, I gotta do it, Flint Tail. Man, listen, anything else y'all want to say, man? How can I get in contact with you, man?
You just shit, man. Just call us, man, whenever you want to.
Man, listen.
You got the number down.
Listen, Bub, I had your number. I got Frank's number, man. I got it. I got to lock it in, man. I love y'all boys. Hey, listen, like I said, man, without y'all boys, man, sometimes I been and forgot what production was. That's when niggas they didn't even say their name. They just gave you a hit. You know who track that was.
Right. Yeah, you still doing full production, man. Hey, back when we started, you had to really know what you was doing. Wasn't no groups and nothing like that.
No. You know, JP.
I use it now too. But what I'm saying is, back then, you had to know what MIDI was. You had to know how to sync up. You had to have about 3 or 4 keyboards just to get a few different sounds.
Oh, I exactly know what you...
I remember when we first started going to Bernard, We was messing with the reels, and you know what I'm saying? It was real. Like you said, you really had to know what you was doing, man. No, all you gotta do is bring your keychain with you, and you're all right. Plug in here in your laptop. See, they doing this shit off their phones now, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's our new company though. It's called Good Problems, man. They having some good problems. I got one thing. It seemed like to me though, it was like it was a race for everybody to try to come up. Everybody's trying to come up. Now everybody up, and they trying to come down.
Yeah. Back then, with us, the race to come up was a good thing because it was friendly competition.
Yeah. Oh, friendly. Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a cold way to put that, man. It's a race, man. Man, thank y'all for y'all time, man. I can't wait till I tell bro I talked to y'all, man. Listen.
Oh, yeah. Tell me what's up, man. Yeah.
Man, I talked to him this morning. He in the D now doing it down there, man, keeping it plugged, but I'm finna tell him I talked to the whole team, man. He was supposed to be part of the GAN project. He working so hard, man. I don't even know his schedule. I catch him every now and then by mistake.
Okay. We're gonna see if we can get you on a GAN reunion.
Hey, I need that.
Like I said, we're in the process of dropping his best of GAN anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hit that with a couple new ones anyway. Okay. But I'll be back in town probably in about another week or two. I'll slide by and holler at y'all. Okay. Yeah, do that, man. Okay.
My baby.
All right. Stay up, fam. Bug. Yeah. I ain't had a chance to talk to you, man, but I'm sorry to hear about your mom, man. Oh, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's all good, man.
Just hold on 1 second, though. Man, 1 second.
That's one appointment we all gonna make.
I respect that, man. I respect that, but that was a call. That right there was needed to be said, man. Stay strong, man. That was a real.
My condolences always, whether you hear it from me or not. You know what I'm saying? You already know how I feel. That's right. I didn't worry about it. I already know the love that.
I like that strength, man, but I needed to hear that from you, man. Thanks a lot for that, JT. You feel me, man? Frank, y'all.
Love y'all, man.
My baby, love. Peace.
I'm gonna get with you real too, man. So,
I'm ready. Bet it up.
All right.
Somehow, some way, man.
Somehow, some way, baby. Treal Bill. You can ask these niggas. I raised them boys, man.
It can happen to you, man. Well, listen, thank y'all for joining in. Make sure y'all always remember, it's gonna always be some ghetto ass niggas around. It's the American way. Amazing Blue. The 5th.
You can't have Michigan without the GAN in it.
Weeks ago, shit, we grew together.
Money change folks, shit.